legion of orcs march on the mountain. Stand your army down.
I will not stand down before any elf. Not least this faithless woodland sprite. He wishes nothing but ill upon my people. If he chooses to stand between me and my kin, I'll split his pretty head open. See if he's still smirking then.
Jane, wait!
Let them advance. See how far they get.
You think I give a dead dog for your threats, you pointy-eared princess? You hear that, lads? We're on! Let's give these bastards a good hammering! Ganad! Dore no!
Just got through doing a bunch of work, mowed the entire yard. I still got some sections on the side of the driveway that's outside the fence I got to get yet, but I'll do that later, maybe even tomorrow. I did a little more work on my new chicken coop and chicken run, because as you can hear behind me, you may hear it, may not be able to hear it. You hear the washer going, but behind me there's some chicks. Well, you're going to see them in the video. Stay tuned till the end of the video, and you'll see my little surprise. If you saw the very first video, I had a section from a J.R. Tolkien movie from the Battle of the Five Armies, I think, which is just basically the third half of The Hobbit. And two of my favorite characters in all of Middle-earth, Thranduil and Ironfoot. So I found a clip with both of them in it, so that's why I added that. But anyway, just that I'm a big J.R. Tolkien fan, as you can see by my arm. Never mind, you can't. But anyway, some other time I'll show it to you. Anyway, let's just get into the video. Okay. You definitely have a tom. See? One that's getting all... My cat's over there. And he's getting his feathers all... See him? Got his fantail going. The other ones are hens, obviously. So we got one rooster, or one tom, and he's making displays with the kitty cat over there. That's Yoan. She's the one that ate one of my baby chicks. So maybe they're discussing that with her. Say, hey, bitch, you ate one of our chicks, or one of another bird. They don't know that I'm going to eat them. I know, guys. But you have to be eaten, because, you know, you guys are commercial breed fowl, so you get too big. See, the problem with these guys, they'll get too big for their own body, and then they'll end up breaking their leg or dying. So they have to be butchered probably in September. Late August, early September. And then, but I'll have new hopefully I'll have some new turkeys in here that'll be my sustainable flock. I lost one of my favorollis, so now I only have one favorolli. So it looks like I'm gonna get a whole new batch of chickens to put in this cage that I'm building right here. As you can see, I've gotten, I don't know what I did in the last video, but I got my little hen house is getting built here. See, originally I wanted to do it in the corner, but I think doing it here was better. And so I got some tins, I got more tins, got tins on the roof. Up on the roof here, I filled in with boards here, so this is solid. I'll either fill in with boards or tins. I got these two tins. I'm going to do the front, but I'm not going to do a door, just kind of a walk around. You'll see when I get done. So I got this tin. I got a few more tins too. And so I got an extension cord out here so I can cut the metal. I cut this piece and then this piece in half and was able to cover the roof. Got somewhat of a wall here, so I'm building my door. I have hinges and I have everything I need. Just working on the door frame a little bit. Got a board here, and I'll probably put another board right there. And I got to nail this piece in here, but as you can see, progress is being made. I won't be able to do too much today. I did a lot yesterday, even though it was hot as hell. And these are all my extra boards. I got to cut the nails off of a lot of them and stack them. And then I'll use a lot of these boards to fill in the gaps. Like right here, I don't need to fill in the gaps. I mean, there's no chicken gonna get through that. I got the big gap here. And when I put that piece over there, there'll be another big gap. So I'll fill those in with tins and boards. Tins mostly on here, on the hen house. And my plan to have the two different breeds, so I'm gonna have to go find another breed or find Favorales, but I'm probably just gonna find a breed that's near here. Maybe the lady I bought the Rhode Islands from, even though I didn't have a successful hatch rate with them. My meat birds are over here, and they're growing, and I'll let them sit in. They're big enough to go in here, but I'll let them sit in there for a couple or another week at least, maybe longer, and let them grow out. And then I'll put my Rhode Island Reds, the 3 that I have, and they might go in there indefinitely, because this will be either those will go in here or there. I don't really know yet. More than likely in here. And then I'll have turkeys in here that until they mature. And there's the troublemaker kitty. Hey, troublemaker. I love the kitty, but she causes me problems. You know, the night that I yelled at her and I swatted her little butt and chased her out of my office, that night she harassed me while I was sleeping. She shut off my CPAP machine. She's vindictive, I'll tell you what. But she's a sweetheart. But she's a bit wild for cats. And you notice my grass is getting a little long too. I had to mow that again. And there's the good kitty. Hey, good kitty. Let's go see the good kitty. This kitty, he snuggled me almost all night last night. He's been my buddy all yesterday. And they're right there, buddy. That's Yomer. I call him Yom Yoms. Hi, Yomers. Yom Yom. Him a good boy. Him's a good boy. He's a really good lover boy, too. Him is. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Where you going? Oh-ho. What do we have here? Well, you've known about the 3 Rhode Island Reds, but what are these other critters in here? What do we have? We have 6 baby turkeys. Yes, we do. And these are heritage mixed turkeys. They're sweetgrass turkeys mixed with Narragansetts. We were going to get Narragansetts, but we ended up getting some mixed breeds instead. Because they were only up in Phoenix City. It's about 40 miles away. Instead of driving 150 miles to get the other ones. So I got these babies. And I brought them home. They're poopted. And they're in there with your new buddies. They all get along just fine. Yep, the future of Murkwood Farms. We're going to name these breed, because it's not an official breed, nor may it ever be, but they're a mix but they're all the same mix, and will be those will be a breed of turkeys that are indicative to our farm. It'll be our breed of turkeys, our line of turkeys. So I don't know. I could call them Murkwood turkeys. I could call them Numenorian turkeys, Rohedron turkeys, some kind of J.R. Tolkien themed name. If you think of any, leave something in the comments. Scream, poke, close up on your ditto turkeys. Look at the ditto turkey. And the Rhode Island Reds. They're already used to this routine. These guys are getting used to it. You get used to it. This is your new home. So yeah, I got new turkeys. I know at the beginning you saw those white turkeys, the bigger ones. Those are broad-breasted turkeys. And when I bought them, I didn't know anything much about turkeys. I just happened to go by Tractor Supply, and they had some turkeys. I'd never seen turkeys for sale at Tractor Supply, so I bought 4 baby chicks. You have to buy a minimum of 4 chicks when you buy chicks from Tractor Supply. So I bought 4 of them. My wife's like, let's get some. I was like, can we get some turkeys? My wife's like, yeah, let's get some turkeys. So we got 4 of them. And when I got home, I got on the internet, started doing some research, white broad-breasted. Found out that they don't live very long, about 6 months. You have to butcher them. So they'll be, by this early fall, we're going to have to butcher them. And we're not going to be able to reproduce them. See, my wife's idea for my poultry that I'm raising, she wants sustainable flocks. Meaning, I mean, she bought me that incubator behind me. You can see parts of it. But anyway, she bought me that because she wants me to not have to go to Tractor Supply to buy new chickens when, the egg production goes down after about 2 to 3 years. And then you got to replenish your flock and go through all that hassle. And then you have to buy whatever kind of chickens that Tractor Supply has. And if you know anything about Tractor Supply and buying chickens from there, you know that they don't always have what you want. They just have, this breed. They just get whatever in. So, get a sustainable flock, we know we're going to get Rhode Island Reds. Rhode Island Reds are good chickens. They lay a lot of eggs. They lay good eggs. They're brown. They're kind of on the lighter side of brown. They are good meat birds as well. They're good proportioned meat. Maybe not as good as some of the whole chickens you buy in the store. Those are Cornish cross, and they're just like the turkeys I have. If you raise Cornish cross, then when they get to a certain age, they're too big, and you have to butcher them because they can't survive. They'll have health problems, or I've heard of them breaking their legs. I had one that she just got up underneath the hen house. I couldn't get to her, and she died. She was under there, and Mother Nature took care of her. We were going to butcher, but we just didn't get it in time. So that's kind of what's going on with the turkeys. That's why I got the new turkeys. These turkeys, I want to get Narragassetts or Bourbon Reds or Royal Palms. I ended up getting, these are mixed between Narragassetts and sweetgrass. And they raise a lot of sweetgrass in this area. Sweetgrass turkeys, they must be better climatized towards here. Another type of turkey I would have liked to have got was a Spanish blacks. I've started liking them more. They're the oldest heritage breed of turkeys. When the Spaniards brought turkeys over to Europe, and then the turkeys were raised and then sold into other countries, and people started raising turkeys. By the time the English came over here, they brought turkeys that were descendant from the turkeys the Spaniards brought over from Mexico, which are called Spanish black because they were, they're a little bit bigger than their domestic ancestors that are still around in Mexico and Central America. maybe even South Texas. But the Spanish Black, you know, it's the oldest breed. That's kind of why I was interested in it. I keep that breed going. They're not very popular anymore, and so I don't want to see that uh, breed of turkey go extinct. But that's what's going on. I'm going out later. I'm going to be working on that fence a little more, or not fence, but that chicken run a little more. Maybe these turkeys will go in it for temporary in the two Rhode Island Reds, or they may go in the other pen. But more than likely, the little chicks I got in the little pen are going to go into a bigger pen, and then these are going to go into there once they're fully feathered. But they're not fully feathered yet, so maybe another week or two before they go outside. And then my neighbor wants me to hatch some eggs for him, so that's probably my next project. So that's all I got going on now. So you guys all have a good day and a better tomorrow.